just gonna have to be in the shot. Um, Hello everyone. My name is Jonathan Matos, and I'm a writer. Welcome to another edition of Ramblin' Man. I haven't posted this type of video in a while. Comic book haul. I decided to do this video because there's a YouTube channel called Strip Cover Lit that is talking about literature and talking about BookTube a lot in their videos. And those of you who don't know, BookTube is the section of YouTube dedicated to reviewing books and talking about books, and there's a lot of different types of videos, and one of those is a book haul. And Adrian on Strip Cover Lit was asking why book hauls are so big on YouTube, and my answer for that is that you kind of make a story out of getting books, and I feel like that's a way of appealing to people that like stories. And as a host of a podcast called Unboxing Story, where we talk about the meaning behind our favorite comics and TV and movies, and as well as books, I thought that that is what made book hauls appealing, and personally what makes them appealing to me. So yesterday I found out that I have a bodega. That was part of my book haul experience before I actually went to get comics. I went to the mini mart down the street just to get a bottle of water. I wanted to get change for something I was doing later that day, and I found out that the beverage selection included coconut soda and champagne soda. And being half Puerto Rican, I thought it was cool that I have, a bodega on my street, and I never knew. So I got those for a stream that were me and my sister, who are the hosts of Unboxing Story, and we're also sponsoring a live stream of an RPG in support of Puerto Rican disaster relief. Both of us kind of hate a lot of the Puerto Rican drinks, like Malta, bubblegum soda, I've heard it called, and I hope we can get Mavi, which is pretty much tea derived from tree bark. So hopefully we can find that. And we were streaming that RPG on June 30th. That's a Saturday at 1 p.m. for those of you who want to tune in at twitch.com/John_Matos. But on to the book haul. I was trying to pick up this. It's a Marvel Rising Alpha. It's a YA Marvel book that has Squirrel Girl and Miss Marvel. I was getting that for my niece. It was the last copy that they had, so I was really glad that I got that. I also had been wanting to get Black Panther #1, which is subtitled The Intergalactic Empire of Wakanda. So they're trying to do kind of like a Buck Rogers version of Black Panther, which I thought was interesting because if I had known that before I bought it, I would have assumed that they were kind of going for a Afrofuturism thing. It's a genre that I've heard of, and it kind of futuristic tropes are associated with African Americans or just Africans. It involves slavery and like a galactic empire, such as you would see in any number of the Star Wars movies. So it's interesting to see this kind of version of slavery that is using a lot of space age and sci-fi tropes. Kind of cool to see T'Challa deal with this other galactic empire that, as far as I know, doesn't have anything to do with like where the movies are, or any kind of reference to a larger thing in the Marvel universe. So I thought the first issue was really good, and I'm excited to see more. It's also written by ta-Nehisi Coates, who I've heard is a African American economics expert, or something along those lines. So it's an interesting thing to see somebody that might know a little bit more about how governments work and specifically African governments. Um, but it was also not afraid to take this in a very fantastical direction. Next, I got AD After Death. It's by Scott Snyder and with art by Jeff Lemire. And I know that Scott Snyder is, I like his writing. He wrote Batman for a while, and I think he's doing dark metal or something. There's a big metal influence now in the DC books, and specifically spawning from Batman. Um, and I think that him and Jeff Lemire are both Southern, and I think that this has to do with the country. And as you can see here, there's a farm, um, and I guess it's could be seen as autobiographical, slice of life type things. As you can see, it's more of a graphic story album than um, an actual, traditional comic. So I'm excited to see something kind of experimental from these guys. I'm excited to delve into that. I'll let you guys know, I guess, in the next Ramblin' Man, how I felt about it. But thanks everybody for watching. Stay tuned for more information about writing and the podcast and live streams and whatnot. Um, Exciting things down the pipeline. So hope you're ready for it, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.